With the music of Buddy DeFranco and the voice of Helen Forrest, the Navy Swings. This is George Feldman for your United States Navy, presenting the world's outstanding exponents of jazz. From New Orleans to Chicago, from Dixieland to progressive, from the pulsing heart to the tapping toe, it's the 2-beat and 4-beat of true American jazz. On deck are the great names of jazz: Andre Previn, Red Nichols, Dave Brubeck, Bob Crosby, George Shearing, and featuring this week, Helen Forrest and Buddy DeFranco. Buddy, when did music become an important part of your life?
When I was about 9, I guess. I played around with the piano, mandolin, guitar, and of course the clarinet.
Then at 14, you won the Tommy Dorsey Swing Contest.
That was a big break because a few years later, Tommy made me featured soloist.
And today, the greatest poll winner in popular music, because Buddy DeFranco has won first place in the downbeat and metronome polls for 11 consecutive years, a record that's unequaled. And here's why. Buddy DeFranco, his clarinet, and Billy's bounce. America has made many contributions to the world, and jazz is high on the list. Any Navy man can tell you that from his own experience. The Navy man is a traveled man. He's as familiar with the best jazz spots in Hong Kong and London as with those in his own hometown. He knows what the beach at Normandy looks like, not because of a picture in a book, but because he's been there. He sees paintings at the Louvre, cherry trees in Japan, and he can spot the difference between an Aussie and Cockney dialect in one sentence. He's touched the ancient ruins of Greece, walked the Appian Way, tasted the wines of Portugal, and is an authority on Hawaiian foods, Alaskan roads, and bargain hunting for German cameras. Travel is really such a big word, and it's done in a very big way when you do it with the Navy. High school graduates, your Navy recruiter has all the details about a Navy career.
George, you give me the urge to go somewhere.
Well, you fight it, Helen, because we like you right here where you are, in front of the Navy Swings microphone. What are you going to sing?
From the late Kurt Weill score to Knickerbocker Holiday, it's September Song. For it's a long, long while from May and the autumn weather turns the leaves to flame. One hasn't got time for the waiting game. For the days dwindle down to a precious few. November, and these few precious days I'd spend with you. These golden days I'd spend with you. For the days dwindle down to a precious few. September, and these few precious days I'd spend with you. These golden days I'd spend with you.
Oh, that was beautiful, Helen. Thank you.
Funny thing about that number, George. Everyone wants to sing it, including people who aren't even known as singers.
Oh, Walter Houston did it originally, didn't he?
That's right, in the New York show. Liberace has recorded it vocally. I've heard Victor Borge do it, Milton Berle. And last week I heard a parakeet do the first two lines.
A song for the birds. Well, I never sang it.
And you never played Satin Doll on the Navy Swings either.
We can correct that right now.
DeFranco with Ellington's Satin Doll. There once was a young man who thought aerial photography was the most interesting career in the world. Another young man had a yen to become a dental technician. A third always wanted to build a bridge. And still another youth wanted to be a top-notch cook. Now, you'll be just as surprised as they were to learn that the Navy offered them outstanding training in all of these varied fields. It paid them while they learned, and then let them practice all over the world. Well, the point is, when we say a Navy career is filled with opportunities, it's just a sentence. You owe it to yourself to find out all the details, and your Navy recruiter is the man who has them. If you're a high school graduate, don't put it off. See him soon. Now, Helen Forrest, one of my all-time favorite pop records is the one you made with Harry James called I Had the Craziest Dream.
That's nice.
Nice enough to sing?
Well, with Buddy's help, I'd love to. In a dream, the strangest and the oddest things appear. And what insane and foolish things we do. Here is one I see before me, vividly and clear. As I recall it, you were in it too. I had the craziest dream last night. Yes, I did. I never dreamt it could be, yet there you were in love with me. I found your lips close to mine. I kissed you, you didn't mind at all. When I'm awake, such a break never happens. How long can a gal go on dreaming? If there's a chance that you care, then please say you do, baby. Say it and make my craziest dream come true.
Buddy DeFranco, Helen Forrest, you've really helped the Navy swing. The Navy Swing with Buddy DeFranco and Helen Forrest. This is George Feldman inviting you to swing to the Navy in the weeks ahead. Thanks to the station you're now listening to, we're able to present such favorites as Red Nichols, Bob Crosby, Paige Cavanaugh, Dave Pell, Charlie Barnett. Vocally, watch for Peggy King, Jerry Southern, Sue Rainey, Lucy Ann Polk, and Jane Russell. They're all coming your way on the Navy Swing. And now remember, there's an important job waiting for you when you join the Navy.